Jay Spearman dropped in and joined Mario and myself in the Carolina Sports Plus studio on the 110 Nation Sports Show Wednesday night. Right out the gate, first topic, LeBron James.
The big topic of the Lakers is LeBron James. And I think it's funny how, one, Draymond Green has been very vocal on his podcast, how LeBron has been playing is just weird to him, and talk about, after the last game, Curry and him having that same discussion during the game, how LeBron's play style is different and it's weird, and it's I guess kind of confusing to them. I'm gonna let Jay take the lead on this. I have my thoughts. I know Mario's got his thoughts. Jay, what are your thoughts about how LeBron is playing, his playing style in these playoffs this year?
Well, I mean, a lot of people are giving him this real, pushback on him not being, the dominant LeBron James of old. Even though we still all remember how old this guy, 37, 38 years old. This man is playing within his means. He's playing very disciplined basketball. I would say, and this is coming, in mind you, this is coming from a non-LeBron James fan. Never repeat that. I'm not a LeBron James fan. Just never been a part of the pool. Me and Jason, you already know, we've talked about this for years, not necessarily my goal. However, the one thing that showed me everything about that man's mental, if you remember during the Memphis series, even with the spats between him and Dillon Brooks, how controlled, how disciplined, how mature he maintained throughout that series. Right now, you're just seeing an extension of that. You understand that you got to play 48 minutes with Golden State if you plan to beat them. And that doesn't mean 48 minutes going 100% speed. So understanding that, that's where we're starting to see a little bit more of a passive LeBron. Let's get the young guys involved. Let's let Lonnie Walker do his thing, which he did an excellent job of what he did last game in the fourth quarter, 15 points, knocked it out. People forget that Lonnie Walker exists because you got LeBron James. However, when you allow guys like that to shine, it brings a different dynamic to this team. I'm still rocking with my guys. I know we haven't asked this question for sure. I'm still rocking with my guys, Golden State in 7. You're going to have to prove something different to me. But, LeBron is playing. He's playing MVP caliber basketball. He's playing, GOAT conversation basketball.
Mario, your thoughts?
Yeah, I totally agree. But with him averaging 22 points and 12 rebounds and close to 5 assists in the playoffs, that's solid numbers. I think he's leaning on AD a lot. To me, if AD plays a good game, then the Lakers will win. But as far as LeBron James, he's very smart. Just like how he called out the last play of Draymond Green's turnover, that's repetition. You know what I mean? That's repetition. Looking at film study, noticing the plays that they got ran on him before. You know what I mean? So that's very good IQ, and he's definitely playing a lot of minutes. Just like last game in the fourth quarter, he only sat down 13 seconds. So obviously he has to preserve his energy. Pick his spots, when to drive, when to go for a big block, when to go for a big rebound, because it takes a lot of energy. And at his age and how long he's been in the league, you can definitely tell that he got his mental and his physical game up to par. Like Jay, I'm not a LeBron James fan, far from close from it. You know what I mean? But as far as how he's running, I like how things are going.
Anybody that's ever listened to me knows that I'm starting to become more of a fan of Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns, but I am not a fan per se of any particular player. I am a Cleveland Cavalier. I'm a Cleveland Brown. I'm a Columbus Blue Jacket. I used to have the Indians. We don't have the Indians no more, so I'm just a Dayton Dragon at this point. The high A affiliation of the Cincinnati Reds. So I'm not a LeBron fan per se because he's on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And if he's on the Cavaliers, I'll cheer for him. But I don't care anything. So with that being said, one, all the haters out there just need to shut up. This man is, at this point, one, has got a team around him that he doesn't have to play like he did maybe the 07 championship run, or was not championship run, but NBA Finals run where they lost to the Spurs and had to carry the whole team. He's got a team around him that every other night to this point, I think it was back-to-back nights that AD actually played good, but it seems like every other night AD plays good. And then it seems like one player each night shows up. If it be oh joy, I'm drawing a blank. I know Walker one night, D'Angelo Russell one night. Was it Reeves? The showed up one night. You got different players that kind of step in and kind of help carry some of the weight. At 20 years in the league, there's no reason that if you're winning and you're getting everybody involved in the game and there is a rhythm, there is no reason that he needs to play any other style than what he's playing. Now, I promise you, and the haters out there better not get twisted, if the Lakers find themselves in a predicament and LeBron feels that he needs to take over, he's going to take over. And I feel he is coasting as long as a 3-1 lead, as the Lakers are winning and playing the way they are, and there's no serious threat. I don't want to use the word necessarily coasting, but he's not overexerting himself. He's not using all his energy. In case the series does go 7 games, or in case the game is close and he's got to play hard minutes, not distributing minutes. We see he's not carrying the ball down as much as he used to. He's playing the minutes, but he's not using the physical energy in those minutes that he once had to do on other teams. I think it's genius. I honestly think if he would have been able to do this or would have done this more throughout his career, we wouldn't be having this conversation because he probably would be going hard right now. But I think he knows that his body can only handle so much. It's an every other night kind of schedule, so it wears on him. And he is using his basketball IQ versus using his basketball physique that God blessed him with. I'd give anything to have the body he has at the age he has. I don't know any grown man that would not like to be in the shape he has and be able to do things he does. Even the haters, you can hate all you want, but if you could wake up tomorrow and be in his shape at damn near 40 years old, you'd be glad to. So I like what LeBron's doing. I don't understand why it's so weird to Draymond Green and Curry. Yes, it's different, but I don't know why it's so weird and confusing to them. Like, LeBron's got the team this year. He's got a team that he doesn't have to do everything. He can distribute until a point that he has to step in. And it's not like he ain't – I mean, we have, a run-down block or whatever, and then you end up running all the way basically to the locker room. So it's not like he's not doing anything, and he's not putting the effort forward when he needs to. But he's pacing himself. This is, 4 rounds of playoffs. You got to win 16 games to be a champion. Why? It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. I like what he's doing. I think he's doing a phenomenal job.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel